Thomas and Friends, Wooden Railway Originals, Episode 39, Oily Invaders. The island of Sodor was very busy. Donald and Douglas have been working on decking Oliver's branch line. Which means that they've had less time to work on the main line. One afternoon, James had picked up the Flying Kipper from the docks. The trucks were being very troublesome. "Break it! Snap it!" said the trucks. They were being very mischievous and rude. "Ha-ha, I've done it! Ha-ha, I've done it!" James said. We'll pay him out, said the trucks. And just as James was getting ready to go down the hill, the coupling snapped. The trucks. James hurried after them. Downhill they went. Meanwhile, at the docks, Bill and Ben were coming through with some working, and Edward was waiting on Boko to arrive with some trucks. The trucks raced into the docks and ran into Bill, Ben, and Edward. Then James came and slipped on the curb. He had derailed. Then Boko arrived with the trucks. "What happened here?" Boko said. Asked James, Edward said. "It's all the truck's fault, it's not mine," James said. "I'll go get help," Boko said. And he oiled away. Boko came back with the Flying Scotsman, with Sir Topham Hatt on board. Sir Topham Hatt exited the cab of the Flying Scotsman and walked up to the front of the crash. "What is going on here?" Sir Topham Hatt said. "I was taking the Flying Kipper up the hill, sir, and the trucks were being naughty, sir. And it wasn't my fault, sir, it was the truck's fault." "Oh, I see," Sir Topham Hatt said. "At least the island's supply of octopus and fish are unharmed," Sir Topham Hatt said. "But we will be without shrimp, lobster, and crab for a while," Sir Topham Hatt said. "This mess will soon be cleaned up," Sir Topham Hatt said. Soon the mess was cleaned up. "Now, Ben, I need you to take the undamaged seafood to Losworth Station," Sir Topham Hatt said. "Me, sir? Oh, yes, sir," Ben said. "Edward, I need you to take James, Bill, and the harmed cars to the works," Sir Topham Hatt said. "Yes, sir," Edward said. "And Boko, where were these cars headed to?" Sir Topham Hatt asked. "Edward was to take them to Losworth," Boko said. "All right then," Sir Topham Hatt said. "Ben, you will take the seafood and Boko's trucks to Losworth," Sir Topham Hatt said. "Oh, yes, sir," Ben said. "And then get back to the quarry. Boko, you should go work at the quarry," Sir Topham Hatt said. "Yes, sir," Boko said. "And the Flying Scotsman, I need you to take me back to Knapford Station," Sir Topham Hatt said. "Will do, sir," the Flying Scotsman said. So Edward left the docks with James, Bill, and the harmed trucks. And Ben left the docks with the workmen, the seafood, and Boko's trucks. Boko headed off to the quarry to work. Then the Flying Scotsman left the docks and the next morning, Sir Topham Hatt was waiting at Vickerstown Station. Then two diesels pulled into the station. Meanwhile, in Vickerstown Yard, Gordon had coupled up to his express coaches.
"Oh no, diesels. What are they doing here?"
Gordon said to himself. He didn't even bother to ask Sir Topham Hatt. He puffed away quickly to Knapford Station to tell the news to the other engines. Back at Vickerstown Station, Sir Topham Hatt was talking to the two diesels. "Now, what are your numbers?" Sir Topham Hatt asked. "I, sir, am D199, said D199. "And I, sir, am D7101, said D7101. "No, I need one of you to take me to Knapford and the other one to go to the yard to start work," Sir Topham Hatt said. "I will take you to Knapford," said D7101. "That leaves me to go to the yard," D199 said. So Sir Topham Hatt boarded D7101, and D199 and D7101 left Vickerstown Station. D199 soon arrived at the yard. Edward, Henry, James, Bill, and Daisy were at the yard. "Not bad," said D199. "I've seen worse," he said. Then Henry pulled up in front of the diesel.
"Excuse me, can I pass? I have to get through with these farm materials,"
Henry said. The new farmer had moved on to solar and he needed more supplies and animal fodder for his animals. "No," said the diesel. "I need to get through to collect my train." "No move, you steam kettle," said D199.
"Excuse me, but that's not the way that we do things around here.
"I don't care how you do things around here, you steam kettle. Now move your big buffers out of the way," said D199.
You are rude,"
Henry said. "I don't care," D199 said. Then he biffed Henry. "Hey, spilled out of the cars." And it sent Henry back onto the siding that he collected his trucks from. "Watch what you're doing," Edward said. Then D199 rolled up to where the siding where his trucks were. Some coaches were in his way. He biffed into them, which sent them off the rails. "Watch what you're doing, you dirty diesel," James said. "Yes," said Ben. "Watch what you're doing." "Oh, shut up, you steam kettles," D199 said. He then coupled up to his train and headed away from the yard. But on his way out, Daisy stopped him. "Now, you need to mind your manners," Daisy said. "Now, whose side are you on, you big, lazy green caterpillar?" D199 said. "You're older than these steam kettles themselves," D199 said. "Now that's a filthy lie. I had just been refurbished last fall." "Watch your mouth," Daisy said. "Whatever, move your square wheels out of my way, you makeup hoarder," D199 said. Daisy then moved out of D199's way, and D199 left the yard. Daisy left the yard as soon as he was gone. "That's one more thing we'll need repaired," said a workman. "I'll have to contact Sir Topham Hatt," he said. Meanwhile, D7101 had just arrived at Knapford. Sir Topham Hatt exited D7101's cab. Gordon was at Knapford with the express. Hi, I'm D7101. D7101 said. What's your name?
That's none of your business.
Gordon said. What's wrong with you? I haven't done anything wrong, D7101 said. Not yet, at least, Gordon said. Then he puffed away with the express.
Now, D7101, I need you to head to the quarry and pick up some freight cars and take them to Tidmouth.
Sir Topham Hatt said. Yes, sir, D7101 said, and he oiled away. D7101 soon arrived at the quarry. He saw another diesel there. She looked very upset. Another diesel was talking to her. Come on, Boko, we have work to do, said a little yellow engine. All right, Boko said. D7101 moved off the main part of the quarry so that the little yellow engine could pass. That's him, Daisy said. Boko oiled closer to D7101. D7101 shot through the junction and onto the siding where some empty trucks were. Boko followed him in. How could you have nerve? Boko said. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything, D7101 said. Yes, you did. You were at the yard earlier, Boko said. No, that was 199, D7101 said. Oh, great, there's two of you, Boko said. Excuse me, but I've got to go to Tidmouth, D7101 said. Boko then moved off of the siding, and he watched 7101 leave to go to Tidmouth. Was that really the diesel that said all those things? Boko said. Well, that was him, or a diesel that looked like him, Daisy said. Sorry, Daisy, but I've got to go. I have to take these trucks to Farquhar, Boko said. I could go with you, Daisy said. Fine, Boko said. D7101 had soon arrived at Tidmouth Station. D199 and this purplish pink engine were there. She looked very frustrated. I can't wait to see the day when you steam kettles get scrapped, D199 said. That's it, Lady said. Get your filthy fumes out of here, you dingy diesel, and don't come back, Lady said. She blew her whistle, that was frustration. All right. You girls around here have big, atrocious attitudes, D199 said. And he left Tidmouth. 7101 then flipped around. The purplish pink engine then puffed up to him. Oh great, another one of you, Lady said. Just what this island needs, she said. Oh, I'm not like him, just the complete opposite, he said. Wait a minute, Lady said. Oh, I remember now. You're D7101. You helped me and Percy and Toby and Holly and Thomas, she said. Yes, D7101 said. Now here's some cars that I have to drop off, D7101 said. All right, Lady said. Then D7101 left Tidmouth to go back to the yard or to the quarry to collect more trucks. 7101 soon arrived back at the yard. There were a numerous amount of engines there. He then backed down in between Sir Topham Hatt and 199. Look what they did to the yard, Edward said.
They bumped into me and made me spill Farmer McCall's hay,
Henry said. Look what they did to the coaches, James said. This is a Michael nuisance, Donald said. Have you even heard what they said? Daisy said.
No, D199 and D7101. Get out of my presence this very instant,
Sir Topham Hatt said. But I didn't do anything wrong, sir, D7101 said. The other engines didn't agree with him.
Now leave this island and don't come back,
Sir Topham Hatt said. Wait, Lady said as she puffed into the yard. D7101 didn't do anything wrong, Lady said. It's D199 that's been doing all the bad doing, she said.
And why do you say that, lady?
Sir Topham Hatt said. Because just a few months ago, both of them were here spying. But 7101 wasn't here for the same reason 199 was here for. 199 was here to help kidnap Holly. 7101 picked 199 off the tracks and able to help get Holly back, Lady said. And Thomas too, Lady said. What? That's why Thomas was missing, Sir Topham Hatt said. No, 199. Get out of my presence, Sir Topham Hatt said. 199 rolled up toward Lady. You will regret this, 199 said. Whatever, filthy fumes, Lady said. Whatever. When the boss finds out, he'll tell the Prime Minister of Great Britain, and they'll come and invade the land to take over, 199 said. Pish posh! Dieselton ain't gonna do nothing. He's been around too long and smelled too many fumes, Lady said. Whatever, steam kettle, 199 said. Dirty diesel, Lady said. Filthy fumes, Daisy said. You Michael nuisance, Donald said. Air polluter, Edward said. A disgrace to your kind, Boko said. Whatever, 199 said. When the boss finds out what you've done, 199 said. I don't care about the boss, 7101 said. He can fall off a bridge for all I care, 7101 said. You rusty-wheeled steam kettles, 199 said as he rode away.
Welcome to the island, 7101,
Sir Topham Hatt said. Thank you, sir. Can I be called something else that's not a number? 7101 said.
Sure,
Sir Topham Hatt said. I'd be much happier if you call me Bear, 7101 said. Bear? Alrighty then, Sir Topham Hatt said.
All the engines cheered and whistled for their new friend.
And Bear grinned happily.